Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and as we marvel upon the magnificence of our childhood guest bedroom, I'd like to welcome you back to the countrysides of Dordogne. Let's take a look at some of our texts, shall we? Oh my god, Dom. Thinking about you. Hopefully this whole house thing won't be too complicated. He's like, you know what? I'm fine. That's okay. By the way, how'd you get this number? So that is a new character that has entered our lives, which is fantastic. But last time on the game, we were left with the question, what did our dear grandmother Nora leave for us in a box? Maybe it's in here. Let's take a look. Ooh. Well, she left us at least a cassette. Huh. That's kind of neat. But it is pretty ancient, even in 2002. I'm pretty sure I had a tape player back then. Granted, I would only be 10, but it applies. All right, so we've got a couple letters here. Ooh, Nora wrote to her husband. This trip to Paris is wearing me out and I miss our house terribly. So under normal circumstances, I would recommend reading through all of these. It is a bit flavory for my taste, but they're very cute, and especially this one. Until then, I drop a kiss on your lips. But yeah, this is some pretty telling stuff. And over here, August 28th. I'm taking the time to write down these few words in the hope that you will be able to forgive your son. And this is actually from Helena, who is Mimi's mother. Man, poor Eduardo. It's kind of a shame when you get into a fight with someone and then they just die. I feel like that leaves a lot of pent-up emotion that probably will not get resolved in a healthy way. All right, enough of that. Back to the drawer. Now here, we've got ourselves a camera. This freaking ancient thing. Talk about things that have not aged well. Let's take a look. Let's unfold the flash. There we go. And we can also press that. Of course, make sure that it's important to get these hooked on there properly. There we go. Nice. Ugh. It's like really janky. And then we go ahead and put this inside. So grab that. In you go. And before you know it, we have a functioning camera. Let's see what happens when we press the big red button. Yeah, I guess I could have seen that coming, right?
Mimi, debout! Il est presque 9 heures. C'est l'heure du petit-déj.
Je me rappelle à quel point c'était difficile les premiers jours, loin de chez moi.
All right, day 2. Let's go ahead and get ourselves nice and dressed in our usual attire. There we go. So breakfast is ready, but there is still a couple of things to do before heading on down. So we'll go and grab that word in just a moment, but we have a sticker. Ooh, nice. I will take that and make sure to go and do your business in here, including grabbing another one here in the bathtub. Nice. See, that is a proper rubber ducky. Speaking of, about to make my own right here. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Ah, much better. Perfect. Now we can get on with our day. So over the course of the game, you are going to find wild words, and these are things that you are going to want to collect for completionist's sake, but they do hold greater depths of emotions than you would think. So because I'm a bathroom girl, we're going to run down here, and we're going to go and sift through some of these. Les Ricochets. Nice. Lily's Quiet Night. Glubzubs obzubs. Nice. And another word. Silence. But we've also got our first tape. And as much as I would want to show these, it's literally this screen with dialogue. So maybe at the end of the game, I'll show off a couple of those in sequence, but they're just kind of cumbersome to go through, even though they do add a lot of characterization to the people in this in the story. Over here we've got, yes, incredible stickers. Also take a look. No, I don't want to go outside. I'm sure you don't. But we're gonna run over here. I feel like there's another word in here, right? Old pictures, old memories. And I think it's right over here, speaking of. The warmth. Fantastic little Incubus song, if I do say so myself, but I think that more or less clears up the entirety of the house, aside from the kitchen, which if we step inside, we will find ourselves a tape on the table, as well as Grandma Nora just aggressively scrubbing these dishes. Like, look at that. That's pretty hardcore if you ask me, jeez. Also, make sure not to touch the stove. That would be a bad idea. Let's have some breakfast. So, back home, I typically find myself to be a pretty big fan of coffee. And like most others, I like my coffee as milk. But there is indeed an achievement for filling your bowl up with milk and not spilling any along the side, and there we have it. So it is pretty janky, but make sure not to waste any of the good stuff. So we have a bowl of milk, and I guess we're gonna have some toast to go along with it. It's right there on the table. We'll go deep. Get some butter on that. There we go. My tummy is gonna hurt later for sure. It looks so weird and yellow because that's what color it normally is. Now, I don't know about you. Are you a fan of jam or honey? Personally, neither on toast, but we'll go with that. Just slather it up even more. Get my blood sugar spiked. Which, speaking of, chestnut honey sounds very interesting. But of course, you can't have a bowl of milk without cereal. And because we're in Europe, we obviously have to put the milk in first, but there's so much sugar in this stuff, and we just had to have it. It's hard to break old habits. All right, so you don't have to worry about not putting any of this to waste. As a matter of fact, Grandma Nora would probably prefer not to, have too much of this, but we'll just keep going until I say we're good. There we go. Nice. And done. A breakfast of champions. Oh. Well, shoot. I guess I'm not really that hungry. Yeah, the food does kind of seem a little odd for someone who's probably used to the more processed stuff, but honestly, it's not the food. It's just, I miss home. Yeah. So parents are getting ready to move to the US. That is a big old move, but we don't miss our parents nearly as much as we miss our friends. So let's go outside and do something. Just the two of us.
Elle aurait dû se mettre à crier, mais elle m'a simplement donné quelque chose. Mamie, je voyais bien qu'elle se forçait à être aussi gentille avec moi.
Oh, well, that's nice of her. At least she's trying to make an effort, So there might be something very scary inside, but nothing fun in the slightest. We've also got the shed here. Yeah, it's got some pretty sad memories, I'm sure. And yeah, maybe we will plant something pretty soon. We'll see. Grandma hasn't cleaned this table since. Oof. Keep bringing that up, man. All right, well, there's another word here, and it's lavender. Nice. I think that's essentially everything for this general section here, so let's go and make our way down to the river. Down to the river we go.
Je m'en souviens maintenant. Nous marchions vers la rivière. Elle parlait pas. Perdue dans ses pensées. Mon père détestait quand moi aussi je faisais ça. Il devait sans doute ressentir la même chose pour sa mère. La rivière, les cailloux, l'eau très froide, la Dordogne. Yes!
Oh, it's such a cute little sticker. All right, well, first things first, we admire the view because it's gorgeous from the middle of the river. She would know from personal experience. But there is indeed a nice little sticker here for us, so let's go and snag that before we forget. It is a lovely bird. Cute. And let's go see what Nora has for us. Yes. The camera! We got it! Wow, this really is turning into Pokemon Snap. It was your grandfather's and now it's yours. Oh, that's cute. She's just giving us everything of his, which I don't blame her for, but man. Okay, well, there's not really too much to explore here, so we're just gonna go ahead and do some incredibly dangerous parkour moves here. And there we go. Anytime you see this eye, you'll be able to get a first-person perspective on your surroundings. So now we get to learn how to use a camera at the ripe age of 12 and a half. So all you have to do is aim and fire. Nice. We've got company. Oh. Okay, so look at this. Hot air balloons for days. So there is an achievement to snap 50 pictures, and that's not something I'm going to be showing off anytime soon because that is just obscene. But you get some like real nice scenery here. This game is just like gorgeous. I don't know. I'm just a sucker for I don't know, games like this where you can just enjoy and take in the art style, and it really doesn't hold back, aside from the character models, of course, which I would have loved to have seen, you know, characters recreated in that sense, but we'll go and snap a picture, Grandma. There we go. Seems not very impressed. But yeah, I think at 10, 25, and 50 pictures, you get achievements, and you could technically get them all here if you really want. It just takes a very long time, and you will have to start overriding each of the ones you've already taken, which is not how Polaroid pictures work, but we can just go ahead and move that to the side and finish off the chapter. But yeah, holidays got off to a bit of a rough start, but I am feeling a little better. Thank you. What was today? Dare I say, pretty good. Minus the whole breakfast snafu and wasting half a box of cereal. But we're gonna take all sorts of pictures. I mean, I'd love to, you know, get some of the nature shots, but why not you? Oh, thank you. Yeah. Don't kid yourself, Nora. Nature's got nothing on you. But hey, we'll note all our ideas down in the binder and make a bit of a day about it. But with what? Let's decorate. Why not? It is very exciting putting together your scrapbook. Yep, so more headings means we can create more pages. And this is where I really enjoy the very limited customization options, because you can make your own page with all of the memories you get. So starting with chapter 2, we could add one picture, one sticker, and one poem to each of these pages. So for our first one, let's take a look at our stickers. We've only got these 5, which is fine, so let's go with this one. Even though technically we haven't discovered the canoe, we'll take it. It's fun. Stick you right there. And we'll go and throw a picture on there. One of our favorites. I would be inclined to do Grandma Nora here, but actually this one's kind of speaking to me. Maybe this one even. They're all like good, minus like these two. But let's go with this one. That's fun. It's extra pixelated, but that's fine. And now this is where all of your words and the decisions you've made come to a head. Each of these will have one line that you can choose, and you choose 3 of these words with a line from each to create your own poem. And it's very Ghost of Tsushima-esque in creating haikus and such, but I'm not entirely sure what I want to choose. On my first run of this, I had some really good, like, thoughtful ones that I enjoyed a lot, but I don't remember some of them. But a lot of these are actually really like really depressing, honestly. So I think I probably did to paint the world, to decorate it. Let's see. I find this pretty good. Sunbeam was good too. I think, yeah, let's go open my arms toward the sun and forgotten habitual habits. Yeah, these are like, some of these don't, I like empty head, empty stomach. Yeah, we'll do this one. To paint the world, to decorate it, I open my arms toward the sun, fading home, fading away. Sure, why not? If you want to change anything up, you will have to start all of it over, so be wary if you decide to modify it at this point. For now, we'll just stick with it. And there we have it. Our chapter 2 page is complete. Yeah, that'd be kind of like a cute thing to do with your significant other. Just have like a binder, as it were. Yeah, I think we all miss him. Oh, Eduardo.
Des lettres du passé, des poèmes, des photos, des cartes postales. Hein? C'est quoi ça? Oh, ça doit être le chat de Nora. Peut-être qu'elle a faim? C'est quoi ce bruit? Je ferais mieux d'aller voir. Comment as-tu... Je vais t'aider. Arrête de bouger, toi. Salut, toi. Ah, oula, non, 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 non. Ah. J'ai déjà été plus courageuse. Elle doit avoir faim. Et il me faut cette clé.
And with that, welcome to Chapter 3, The Market. We have a cat to chase down, but fortunately for us, it is not the fastest nor smartest kitten of the litter, and we can go and chase it down pretty easily by heading back over here to this overgrown path, and as fate would have it, she's stuck. No, poor girl. How does this thing survive out in the wilderness? Well, anyway, it's time to spread the bushes. This actually kind of reminds me of a Mario Party minigame, but 10 times jankier, if that is even possible. But there we have it. Time to open up the fence and chase the little kitten down. Give her all the little scritches on her forehead and whatnot. Ah, yes, the professional gardener you knew you always were, but... yeah, this little alcove, just the coziest little place. And there are more kittens here also. Oh, yeah, I would absolutely nap here for a solid 30 minutes. That is until I become engulfed with insects, at which point I'll get slightly annoyed and run away. Well, speaking of running away, we actually can't quite catch the kitten here because she has a vantage point on us, and unfortunately Mimi does not know how to swim. However, you do want to keep on bothering this cat because after 5 interactions here at the little pond alcove, you get yourself a snazzy little Chivo. Thank you. I was a little worried it wasn't gonna pop. Oh, the little piss piss piss. Aw. So stepping back inside, let's head into the kitchen and find something to attract our little friend. Also, I had a text at some point. Don't push yourself too hard. As your therapist said, you can't save everyone, little hobbit. Okay, Dom, listen here, man. She never said that. Are we privy with this gentleman who is calling us a little hobbit? No, she never said that. Shut the hell up, Dom. All right. Well, first order of business, we have discovered that there is now a mysterious letter that has been magnetized to the fridge that was not there earlier. Well, I hope you won't mind me sending this letter. Edouard and I studied together for years before we parted ways, and I'm proud to call myself a friend of the family. This comes from Mark, and interesting. Okay, well, good to know that we're just stealing all of her mail, but let's go grab some cat treats. Starting with some sardines. Gotta love that good old-fashioned room temp fish just lying around. Also, I think it is a stereotype because Ori does not like sardines in the slightest. Also, we found some dog treats. Nice. That's fun. But they're store-bought. Yeah, Nora wouldn't have used these, but she did buy them, so who knows? We're gonna head in here, and the pantry, as daunting as it ever was, now holds the world's greatest cat treats. Lovely. With that, we're good to go. I'm pretty sure you have to collect all of them, but yeah, 3 entire containers of cat treats. Surely that will be enough for our furry feline friend. Off we go. I don't think there are any collectibles or things we need to look at around here just yet. I guess if you want, yeah, this tree can certainly keep a secret. It does have its fair share of them. But we're gonna head down, and it's a little mini game where we have to feed the kitten. So let's do it. Oh, puss, 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 puss. All right, well, obviously we're gonna have to try the dried sardines at least once. We already know where this is going, but essentially all you have to do is toss the treats towards the cat, and should she decide that she likes said treats, then we will continue to tempt her by, leading her closer to us. But we're gonna swap to the shop bought treats, see if this works out a little better, but as you could have guessed, it does not, because homemade is where it's at. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Grandma Nora knew how to treat a kitten. So we'll go ahead and feed her up. Ah, yes, a cat of exquisite taste. And gentle, just go and toss these just a little closer. Such a good girl. And whoops, oh, I accidentally, whoa. I didn't even know you could mess that mini game up. I didn't even mean to press it that fast, but there we go. Just like with the key at the front door. I don't know. That's interesting. I guess you have to start over. Speedrun ended. Darn, that was on world record pace too. Well, we have to be patient, gentle, and we will hopefully be good. I wonder, is it gonna make me go all the way down? Yeah, it is. Okay, this is as far right as you could possibly go. There we go. All right, come here, you little rascal. Such a good girl. I love the lighting here and this little shot. It's so weird and inconsistent. All right, it's time to open the cave door. Goodbye, little kitten. I wish I could give you pets. She's completely ambivalent to us. She does not give a good god dang about nothing. Which I get. I mean, I wouldn't in that little, I guess, is it like a glade? I don't really know. But let's go ahead straight to the cave because there is some things of interest there for us, so let's try not to drop it here. Maybe I should just to see what would happen. Here, watch this. Ugh. Oh, it doesn't work. I can't drop this one. The one time I wanted to show it off. That's all right. We don't need to waste too much time here. Open the door. And there you go. Push. Remember, Mr. Cruz, we're not in America. But we made it into the cave, quote unquote. It's a nice little drink here for us. But of more importance is a letter right over here. So let's go and grab that. Hughes, once again, I would like to apologize for what happened with your boy. We usually try to stay out of the playground when it comes to problems between students, but things escalated. It was the right move. So this is an unsent letter, presumably from Edouard, that has just been hanging up there. So he has deteriorating health. Damn. And let me see something. Eventually, without spoiling too much, we do come back in here as a child, but I think there's a word that's like behind this barrel, and it's kind of hard to find. But here we have a broken kayak. Huh. Well, you know, Mimi does the sensible thing, and she picks it up with her bare hands to go and examine every square inch of it. But as luck would have it, we have memory here.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Oh, tu es debout. Je partais travailler un peu au jardin. Tu veux bien m'aider?
Ok. Y a quoi dans cette pièce?
Rien d'intéressant pour toi. Habille-toi et viens dehors. Et brosse-moi donc ces dents.
Oh! Zut.
And that, my friends, is the day that Mimi learned how a locked door works. So it is time to get ready for the day, but the first thing you want to do is head back into your bedroom to grab a very exciting word. Do not forget, because it is very easy to miss considering there's nothing else in there, and we do actually need to head to the bathroom to get ready for the day. So let's go ahead and probably start off by doing our business, as you should every single day of the week. First thing in the morning is use the toilet. Ah, much better. Now, for something of the utmost importance, it's getting dressed. All right, check this out. We have got ourselves a marionette because I am controlling this fleshy vessel and her appendages indirectly through the persuasion of hypnosis, and it is so janky. We will apply this strange substance directly onto this utensil, at which point we will apply it directly to her face, and certainly not where it belongs. This is incredible. All right, go ahead and take this odd contraption. We have no idea what it is, nor how long it has been sitting out, but oh, all right, she knows what to do with it. And last but not least, it is time to proceed with clothing. Like any other preteen, I too get dressed while on the floor. Ta-da! Oh, she's so proud of herself. Oh my God, she's so debonair. Who is she? Who's that girl? Oh, yep. Can't forget your trademark. There you go. Perfect. Yeah. Show off them pearly whites.
Cette maison, est-ce que je m'y plaisais? J'y venais, mais mon père et mamie se sont peu à peu éloignés l'un de l'autre. Je l'ai remarqué à l'époque. J'ai senti que quelque chose ne tournait pas rond. Et ils en ont jamais parlé. C'est pour ça que je me rappelle pas cet été-là.
Wish I could tell you, but with that having been said and done, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me here on Dordogne. Next time on the game, we will actually do some, relatively fun chores and head to the market, which I am personally a little skeptical about. I feel like it's going to be a little gnarly, but thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you here next time. Take care.